Western family notebook. You know, when I started to think about this, I was thinking that I wanted to thank everybody and stuff for coming out today to share some memories and make sure and stuff that we had a celebration of life for Dad, because one thing about it, he always knew how to make us laugh. That was the one thing that I can remember the most about my father, was his ability to make us laugh. But I'll tell you what, it's 88 years. Let's make this a celebration of his life. So again, what I want to make sure is, again, I'm trying to make this funny for everybody and stuff, but there is some serious element to it also. So I had some reservations about getting up and speaking. So bear with me if I get a little emotional. I hope I don't. I might get to it. But if I do, I've got something and stuff that Stephen and I talked to the other day about if I get too emotional. He said, think of something angry or that makes you mad, and then maybe you can get over it. I started to think a little bit about that, and I was going, what made me mad or angry? And then all of a sudden, man, everything started to hit me. I mean, it just came to me like somebody hit me in the head with a baseball bat. And it was like, okay, this is where I might need a little room here. When we were young, Dan and I, we would have, we'd get in trouble once in a while. He used to spank Dan a lot. I don't know why, but when he spanked him, he would never cry. So Dad finally started hurting his hand when he started whacking him, and he would just sit there and grit his teeth, and he's just like, you're not going to make me cry. So Dad had to come up with an alternative method for discipline. Pretty easy to think of this one because, man, it stuck. Okay, what happened here was he would grab a little tuft of your hair back there. We had more hair back there. And he'd give it a little yank forward. And I always loved it because he always had to go first. And his reaction, when Dad would go ahead and give that little tuft, he'd sit there going, oh! Just so crazy. And I thought that was just funny. I was laughing. Till it was my turn. So if I have a moment and I do a tough, I'm having an emotional moment, and I'm going to try to get out of that mode. Okay? So some of the repetition here. The things and stuff that really meant the most to me and the fondest memories were always the simple ones. Spoke of the Union Warehouse. My memories were Union Warehouse home. Man, it was cold in there. There was snow coming in the windows. I mean, it was awful. Remember Dad crawling underneath the crawl space, trying to light the pilot light down there. I don't know if you've ever seen The Christmas Story, but remember when the dad went downstairs to fix the furnace? A lot of choice words. That was the same thing that Dad did when he was trying to fix the pilot light down there to get the house warm. In the summertime, that house was hot. Oh, God, you couldn't sleep at night. It was awful. But those are my fondest memories of living in that place. I'll tell you what, it was fun though. We always had a lot of time in that home, a lot of good times in that house. The other thing and stuff that I can remember, this was at a very young age. Dad gave me my first job at the Union Warehouse. Man, I was excited. I was turning sacks for a penny apiece. That was real exciting after a while. Boredom and stuff set in real quick with that job. It didn't last too long. And here's another one of Tina's favorite things. Breakfast at the Miller House. Again, this was a specialty of Dad's. It was milk toast with big egg on the top. Kind of looked like a great big giant eyeball. But you know what? Dan and I didn't mind it. We always ate it. We thought it was okay. Tina, she'd gag. She'd bawl. She'd sit there and cry. Then it'd be time to go to school.